When they want you around without the commitment, here's why. They want you without committing to you because you're like their backup plan. You become a doormat to them. Don't let that happen.
So, if you become a doormat to the guy, if you become his backup plan, then why do you stick around? The reason why she sticks around is because, like most women, they cannot get enough of that bad boy behavior. They cannot get enough of a guy who does not validate them, a guy who does not pedestalize them because of their beauty. They cannot get enough of that because, just to translate, right, in womanese into English, I mean, what you're really communicating to the girl when you're able to not make her your god is that you are a man who is in abundance. You are a man who has options. You are a man who is pre-selected by other women just as hot as her, if not hotter than her. You're communicating all the right things to her. Okay? You're communicating things that most guys out there, most simps, most betas, most of these weak guys out there cannot. Because this is a good looking girl, right? You see her, I mean, you're not going to kick her out of bed. I mean, she's pretty good looking. Okay? By most standards, she's pretty good looking. But here she is complaining about the fact that she can't get a guy to stop treating her like crap. And you know, this girl has plenty of options, right? This girl has plenty of options. I mean, if she were to go online and post her profile, she would be inundated by millions of simps going, a girl, let me take you away from all this. I will buy you a car. I'll buy you a condo. I'll take you on vacations and all this, just offering her free stuff if she will accept them into her life. But no, she wants that 1% of guy, right? That 1% of guy out there who is not so weak. Guy who doesn't fall under what I call her beautiful woman spell. Right? That is attractive to these hot chicks. Because so many guys, right? So many guys are like, oh my gosh, right? It's like my girl, right? You guys see my girl. She's on my IG. The latest girl I've been dating right now. We've been dating for actually over a year now. It's crazy. It's hard for me. But she's been with me for a while, and she's a pretty hot girl. You can check on my IG. You judge for yourself. All right? But whenever we go out, I mean, I see the heads turn, right? Even guys with their wives, like, right, just checking her out. Whenever I'm not around, like I go to the bathroom, dudes like come out, try to hit on her, right? Like they're like, I mean, we were walking the other day on the Las Vegas Strip because we're in Vegas, right? We were walking the Strip, and like some guy from his car, like, why are you with him? Why are you with him? Should be with me. Should be with me. I'm like, what a little girl, man. I don't even react to those things, by the way, which makes me look even more high value because my girl, like the last guy she dated was super reactive. Like he could not handle the pressure of dating a hot girl. And anytime a guy would look, the guy she was dating, right? Anytime a guy would look like, kick his ass. I'm gonna kick his ass, If some guy in the car was driving by, I was like, oh, why are you with him? The guy was like, come back. He was so reactive. Right? And she could tell, like, he's not used to dating somebody on her level. And he wasn't. And she just dumped him. She eventually dumped him. For me, I mean, I'm pretty much the longest relationship she's had. Just because she sees, like, what? Shit, this guy has the value that I'm looking for, right? He doesn't react off all these beta males and guys getting jealous that he's, that I'm with him and I'm not with them and blah, blah, blah. But she sees that solidity in my personality, right? And it's the same stuff I teach you guys, especially on my Alpha Male Secrets channel. Teach you to be non-reactive and icy in all situations, right? Because when you're non-reactive and icy, it communicates to the girl that you're secure with yourself, right? It doesn't mean that you're not willing to throw hands if you need to. And my girl knows that I will. She's seen me literally, some guys have crossed the line, and she's seen me step up, and she's like, oh wow, I've never seen that side of you, but I'm able to just do it in a manner that's very mature, right? Obviously, because I have a lot to lose. I'm a successful guy. I'm not looking to get sued or anything like that because I knocked some guy's teeth out. Those days are done. But not to get too far off topic, guys. Girls will continue to chase that alpha type of guy, right? She will continue to chase that alpha type of guy. The type of guy who does not, what? Validate her, right? The type of guy who does not validate her. The type of guy who is on his own grind, right? He doesn't make the girl his grind, he makes himself the grind. And just think of like past experiences, past dating relationships that you have had, where you had a girl that you really liked, maybe she's a little hotter than what you're used to getting, you really liked this girl, you really wanted to keep her, and then she ended up dumping you. Look at what the mistakes you made. I guarantee the mistake you made is you paid a little too much attention to her, you gave in a little too often, you compromised a little bit too much, you tried to please her and make her happy a little bit more, a little bit more than you were making yourself happy. And inevitably what that communicates to females in their brains are, this guy, he's weak. I can't trust him to be a man. I can't trust him to protect me. I can't trust him to lead, right? I just can't trust him. So these are the qualities that you need to demonstrate to the girl. So that is the first video I wanted to crack into here. We have a second one that's somewhat similar to this one. I'm not going to say anything about it. Let's just go ahead and watch it right now.
I will not ever in my lifetime give a man 100% of me ever again, because I always end up face first on the fucking pavement. So nobody deserves that much of me. I'm putting a box around my heart.
So this young lady is basically saying that she is done giving her heart away to guys, done getting my heart broken. I'm just going to put my heart around a box and protect myself. Another empty threat. A lot of these girls who are just chasing validation to no end, who can't get enough of these bad boys, one thing that you'll see with these girls, one common theme that you'll see repeated over and over and over, is they'll constantly make these empty threats, right? They will make these empty threats like, that's it, I'm done, never gonna see me again, I'm walking away forever. No. I've never seen one of these chicks ever walk away from the guy, right? Ever walk away from the bad boy, the alpha guy. The only time she will walk away is when that guy starts to give in to her, okay? When that guy starts to weaken and she starts to see chinks in his armor, see cracks in the wall, that is when she will start to lose attraction for him, start to lose respect for him, and then she will start exploring her options. That is the only time where she is going to carry on. She's going to carry out that threat, that she's going to walk, she's going to find somebody else, she's going to replace you. The only time she's going to carry out that threat is when you weaken. And I'm telling you that right now, as a professional pickup artist who's been doing this for the last 3 decades, right? Time and time again, I have seen this play out with female nature. Never once have I seen the girl walk away because, it's too much. I'm tired of him never calling me. I'm tired. No, she will stay and continue to chase that. It's more important for her to chase that validation than it is to not. It's like such gold to females that a lot of guys, especially simps and betas, guys who are blue pill, don't realize, they don't understand the power of validation. Something that I teach you guys. I teach you guys here on my YouTube videos for free, especially in my program, my 7 Months of Mastery, which you should all be a part of, right? Click that link below if you want to join. Quick plug. So let's move on to the third and final video here. We'll just crack right into it.
Tell me if you've ever experienced this in a situationship. I don't know if we should continue to talk. You seem kind of clingy. Clingy? What do you mean? Yeah, it's just that you asked me to hang out like every week, and I have a lot going on in my life right now. Spending time once a week with someone you're talking to isn't unreasonable. It's just that lately it seems like you want something a little bit more serious than what I signed up for, and like, don't get me wrong, you're like a great person and everything, but I just feel like a lot of pressure by you right now. Literally didn't come off that way. I just asked you if you wanted to hang out because I like hanging out with you. You know, maybe it's best that we just break things off now before we get our feelings involved.
So this young female is frustrated because she can't get the guy that she wants to see her more than once a week. And even that is too clingy for him. He's like, girl, that once a week, bit too clingy. So basically what this guy wants is just a booty call, right? He just wants a friends with benefits situation. And for her, that's not what she wants. She wants more from this guy. Her problem's easily solvable, just like most females' problems when it comes to situationships. She can easily choose to just cut that guy off, right? Nobody's holding a gun to her head. Just cut that guy off. Be like, no, I don't want to deal with it. But she won't. You know why she won't? Because she hasn't gotten that validation from it. Most women out there, they're going to chase that to no end. They will chase that forever and ever and ever and ever. I've told you guys, I've got girls from the 90s. From the 90s, right? When I was like first like professionally started gaming, that still text me, still hit me up, still stalk my social media, still want to get together. And it's like these girls from the 90s, and some of them, a lot of them, I hate to say it, are in relationships. Like, why don't they just focus on their man? Why are they trying to talk to me? I mean, this was years ago. Why are you still trying to talk to me? It's because I did not give them what they wanted, which was what? Validation. Right? Validation. I did not validate them. You know, and it's not because I didn't want to. I mean, there are times where I was like, maybe I should be a little more cordial to her, maybe give her more compliments. But I was like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel that's necessary, right? So they continue to chase that. And also, too, because I know the second that I validate them, the second I validate any of those girls, within an instant, I will be categorized with the rest of the chumps that they kicked in the balls. And for a lot of these girls, they have just legions of men wandering around out there that they've kicked in the balls in the past. And I am proud to say I'm not one of those guys. And it's not because I know a lot of girls, like, they're into like psychology. So like, it's a defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism. And it's like, no, it's not a defense mechanism. It's just, that's who I am. Right? That's just who I am. I'm just not that way. I'm a leader. Right? I mean, this is just my persona, and this is a persona I try to teach my students, right? When you're on your grind, when you're on your path and purpose, when you're being a leader, women will follow you, right? You will just not validate them just because that's not your nature. Not because you're trying to do it as a technique and you're trying to like, oh, let me make sure she chases me. No, it's just who you are, right? That's the only way that it's really going to come across authentic. Because if you do it as a technique, it will come across as if it's a creepy technique, right? As opposed to that's just who you are, right? I mean, like I said, I'm a leader. I played quarterback for several years, like high school, college, semi-pro, and beyond. And one thing that my coaches would always say was like, man, he's a really, really good leader, right? It's like whenever like I'd have like a teammate, like say I threw a receiver a deep pass and he made like a fingertip catch in the end zone, I would congratulate him, but I wouldn't be like picking him up and like, oh my gosh, I just like congratulate him, like, okay, cool, let's on to the next play. We have a job to do here. We have a game to win, right? I was always focused, right? So just like today, I mean, I'm focused on my business. I'm focused on growing it. I'm focused on hiring more employees. I'm focused on just being the best person I can be, best man that I can be. And that doesn't involve women, right? I mean, I'm on my own grind, right? Women are just kind of like a nice icing on the cake. As I teach you guys, they should, never make the woman, your priority. You should be your priority. Your goals, your ambitions, your aspirations should be your priority. Becoming a better man, that should be your priority. And then women should be the icing on the cake. And then you should treat them as such, right? Doesn't mean to disrespect them. Doesn't mean to, get revenge on them or anything like that. No, you just be on your own grind and you enjoy them, right? You enjoy them for what and who they are, right? They smell good, especially if they're pretty and stuff like that. I mean, it just makes life better, but you don't make them your priority in life. Okay, and with that said, drop your comments below, guys. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Share your comments, share your experiences. I love to hear about you guys and your experiences in dating and relationships and life in general. Drop them below, and I try to read as many as I can. So drop your comments below. With that said, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Go ahead and smash that like button below. Do it now. Also, hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on YouTube. More importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Helps me out a ton when you guys subscribe, so please make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And for all you guys who want to support my work and all of this incredible, amazing red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content that I am teaching you even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I am talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, baby. The hottest women on the planet. Okay, I teach you how to do that in 7 Months of Mastery. And you know what? I have tons, thousands upon thousands of successful students now all around the world. Okay, a lot of these guys often drop comments in my comment section talking about how they're in my program, they've met their dream girl, they've met their future wife. I've had a number of students who've been through my 7 Months of Mastery program already met their wife thanks to my teachings, right? They met a high value, high caliber, hot wife, right? Way above what they were able to get previously before they jumped into my program, 7 Months of Mastery. They were able to get a girl who was much, much more attractive, much hotter, and much higher value thanks to my teachings. And you know what? I want you to become one of them. Even if you don't plan on getting married, find yourself a cool chick, a high value chick, not one of these like low value, like DG single moms, or you know, women who are passive prime or damaged goods or anything like that. I want to teach you how to go out there and get high value women, just like my students are all around the world. You can become one of us, and all you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, and it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. So it's only $1 for the entire first month of high value coaching lessons from me. So take advantage of it, and it's the best way to support my work, guys. And thank you very much if you do. I appreciate it. Thanks in advance, and let's crack on out of here.